Right now on CBS News Texas Saturday morning, conditions getting worse by the minute in the DFW Metroplex. Take a look at your screen right now. You can see that there is sleet, freezing rain falling right now, and that's on top of the ice that formed on roads overnight. First Alert meteorologists Michael Ottavino and Lauren Bostwick are tracking the first winter storm of 2026. They'll show us what to expect. Let's get outside now. You can see that our cameras are in position across Fort Worth, Arlington, and Dallas. We can see a little bit of those icy roads there in Arlington, but Fort Worth and Dallas completely iced over. That one there in Dallas is at the high 5. That's an area that is always a concern during winter weather. Roads are a concern, along with keeping the power on.
The ERCOT grid has never been stronger, never been more prepared, and is fully capable of handling this winter storm. The goal is to make it through with no life lost.
And as ice begins to form on the roads, trees, and power lines, we're keeping a close eye on the power grid and tracking any changes.
This is CBS News, Texas.
We've been warned that it's coming. Now the winter storm is here. This is video from Runaway Bay, northwest of Fort Worth. It's taken before sunrise this morning, and you can see and hear that sleet hitting the ground. And here's the thing we need to be aware of. Once that freezing precip falls, it's going to stick around. Good morning, and thank you for joining us for CBS News Texas Saturday morning. I'm Robbie Owens. Right now, as we warn, conditions getting worse by the minute. This as the first winter storm of the season arrives in North Texas. First Alert meteorologist Michael Ottavino and Lauren Bostwick are monitoring the situation. Let's start with you, Michael.
All right, thanks, Robbie. Right now across North Texas, we're seeing a wintry mix. We're seeing everything from sleet, snow to freezing rain for our southeast counties for this morning. So you definitely want to stay off the roads. Temperatures have really cooled down as we moved ahead over the last couple of hours. So we're seeing temperatures below the freezing mark, and even into portions of our area, we're continuing to see temperatures that are on the colder side and well below freezing. Right now in Fort Worth, we're seeing a mixture of sleet and even some areas of snow. Keller right now continuing to see some sleet, into Decatur, into Wise County, into Denton, continuing to see some snow falling. So it really depends on your location as to what we're seeing. All of this pushes out to the east. I think by midday today, we get a little bit of a break, and then there's round 2 out to the west. This makes its way east and brings us even more dangerously icy conditions as we move ahead into tonight, where we'll see a bulk of the moisture return. Looking outside right now into Denton, you could see the snow falling, and even into East Fort Worth. Notice the sleet-covered roadways. Again, treacherous travel will be expected throughout the day. Into Arlington right now, we're continuing to see those sleet-covered roadways, and this will be problematic as we move throughout the day. Temperatures, we're into the teens right now in Bowie, 12 in Graham, 18 in Bridgeport, teens in Fort Worth, middle 20s in Dallas. So again, anything on those roadways will continue to ice over. Radar loop over the last couple of hours, we're continuing to see all of the sleet make its way northeast across our area. Into Tarrant County right now near I-35, continuing to see some sleet. Hazlet is seeing some sleet. Even a few pockets of some snow is developing across the area. Into Dallas County, right into the heart of Dallas, we're continuing to see, again, just some sleet onto those roads. Rockwall right now is continuing to see some pockets of snow. Lauren, what are you seeing?
Well, right now we're looking at some very icy road conditions. So just a heads up, freezing rain is changing over to sleet as we speak. So that's the good news. When we see freezing rain, that's that icing you see on the roadways. However, roadways are very icy right now. So please be careful. It's just going to be a good idea to just stay indoors throughout the rest of the day today. Another inch or two for sleet, and even the potential for some snow accumulation is going to be anticipated as we move throughout the rest of the day today. Again, travel will remain hazardous. Now, the interesting thing about today's forecast is the high temperature is actually in the morning. So temperatures will be on the decline as we move into the afternoon and evening today, eventually in the lower 20s. But the feels like temperature will feel even colder. I want to talk about the winter storm warning. We're looking at anywhere from around a 1/4 to a 1/2 of an inch of ice, possible anywhere highlighted in pink. And about an inch to 4 inches of snow and sleet accumulation. Ice storm warning is in effect for East Texas into Louisiana. Now, I want to show you some of the ice accumulation potential. We're looking at a glaze to about 1/4 of an inch here into the Metroplex and to the north. To the south, that's where we get the heavier ice accumulation possible. And over into East Texas, where the ice storm warning, that's where the heaviest ice will be anticipated. Again, sleet and snow amounts about 1 to 3 inches here across the Metroplex. It's not likely that we will be getting a lot of snowfall. It's likely to just stay sleet as we move throughout the rest of the day today and even into tomorrow morning. Today, don't forget, we have a first alert in effect. That's going to continue into the day tomorrow and through Monday. Now, tomorrow morning, we'll start to taper off any of that additional snowfall or sleet that may happen as we continue into the overnight through the morning. But temperatures will be very cold. 20 degrees is the forecast high temperature, and then Monday morning will be exceptionally cold as well. These 2 days in particular, we could be looking at wind chill values from 0 to -10 degrees. It will be absolutely frigid and dangerously cold out there. Michael?
All right, thanks, Laura. Now we're going to start tossing it over into one of our storm chasers, Jason McLaughlin, right now. He's in Runaway Bay, and I want to show you the radar right before we get to him. We're seeing widespread snow. Jason, is that what you're seeing in your area?
Hey, good morning, Michael. Yes, we're getting really light snow flurries right now. A couple of sleet pellets are mixed in as well. Right now, as you can see right in front of me, this is Lake Bridgeport. This is the bridge on Highway 380 that comes over. What we're getting really is the Texas version of that Arctic sea smoke, we call it, where we have the warmer water, and that warmer water is rising up into the colder air mass up above it, and that's creating this type of fog that's also moving, all around this lake area. Those of you around area lakes know how that works out. So it's freezing on things as well, so it makes it extra hard for them to keep the bridges treated. They keep coming back over it, and it really drops visibility quick. It really gives a pretty awesome sight to see. But once you get off this main road here on Highway 380, get to any roads that haven't been treated yet, they're very treacherous and hard to travel this morning.
All right, thanks, Jason. And as you can see, again, those roadways are definitely not good. We're seeing a mixed bag of accumulations. We're seeing ice. We're seeing sleet. We're seeing snow on those roadways. We just saw Jason in Bridgeport and, again, verified exactly what we're seeing on radar this morning. Now we're going to head over to Carrollton, where we have our other storm chaser, Mike Pendergrast. Mike, what's going on those roadways? Right now, Carrollton looks to be on the drier side. Is that what you're seeing?
Good morning, Michael. Yeah, it's been mostly slushy across Dallas County, but then the bridges are pretty icy. I'm currently on a bridge right now that I can tell is icy. I'm on 35 South, kind of crossing the 635 interchange, if you know where that is, Dallas, Carrollton area. The brine solution that TxDOT put down is doing a pretty good job so far, but in the probably couple hours I've been in the car, the temperature's dropped from 28 to 23. So I know that this brine is only going to be able to hold off for so long. There's definitely patches where it is much more treacherous, and I have seen a couple of spin-outs and accidents, so definitely not a good day to be out. And I don't know if you can hear this, but when I turn my wipers on just to get the mist off, they're, of course, icing, and so that becomes an issue as well. So obviously stay off the roads if you can. So back to you, Mike.
All right, thank you so much. And again, you could see what he's seeing on those roadways, even some patches of what looks like water, but it's ice, that icy glaze on those roadways. So definitely stay at home for today. You don't want to hit those roads. We'll have more coverage coming up. Robbie, over to you.
Thank you so much, Michael and Lauren. Our live team coverage will continue now with assignment editor Danica Hill. She's keeping an eye out for breaking news, power outages, and of course any airport delays and cancellations. Reporter Lauren Crawford and photojournalist Tim Laveau are in Tarrant County, but we begin with Marissa Armas and photojournalist Yuli Romero. They're in Denton County. What are things looking like there, Marissa? Good morning, and thank you for joining us for CBS News Texas Saturday Morning. I'm Robbie Owens. Due to the winter weather conditions, we are interrupting college basketball here on CBS Texas for just a couple of moments. However, if you would like to watch that game uninterrupted, you can watch it right now over on our sister station, TXA 21. Right now, First Alert meteorologist Michael Ottavino and Lauren Bostwick are monitoring the weather situation. Let's start with you, Michael.
All right, thanks, Robbie. Let's take a look at our road conditions right now. Again, not good across North Texas and pretty much most of Texas as we're barreling down on 2026's first winter storm. Now, we're seeing icy conditions across the Metroplex to even snow and sleet accumulations and snow-covered roadways for portions of our area. But again, mainly sleet onto these roads and into most of the Metroplex. We're seeing icy conditions. Just remember, we have the freezing rain, the sleet. Some locations are seeing that snow, and overall, again, creating very hazardous travel area-wide. So if you're traveling in and around the Metroplex this morning, again, take it very slow. A lot of the precipitation is starting to taper off area-wide. We're seeing some lingering snow showers out to our northwest, some lingering sleet into Dallas County, even into areas out to the south into Ellis County. And notice we're seeing this band of moisture continuing to push out to the northeast as we've moved over the last couple of hours. It was a little bit on the heavier side at times, but at the moment, take a look at radar, looking mainly on the drier side. Notice what we've seen over the last 6 hours in terms of our totals of ice, anywhere from about, let's say, 1/10 of an inch to as much as 1/4 of an inch, perhaps even almost 1 inch of ice just south of the Tyler area. So as we move throughout this morning, just keep in mind we will continue to see the icy spots on these roadways. Let's take a little radar tour right now into Tarrant County. North Richland Hills look like you're starting to dry out, even into the Arlington area. Dallas County continuing to see widespread areas of sleet falling, and then notice out to the east overall we are still seeing that even into Rockwall County as well. Collin County, Blue Ridge, you're seeing some lingering snow showers, some sleet in Melissa, and even into Frisco, we're still seeing some pockets of sleet. Denton County, for the most part, things have continued to dry out, but just because we're on the drier side does not mean that we are not seeing any icy spots on those roadways. So just keep that in mind that we will still continue to see these icy spots, and we'll have more on the CBS News Texas stream.
Meanwhile, Michigan State, so many holdovers from last year's team that got to the Elite Eight.